I was so excited I had everything all flibber-frabbered.
Can I get the definition of the word, please?
Yeah, if you tell me how to spell it.
Oh, yeah. The origin.
On your mark. It's it. I've said I'll go.
Welcome back to episode 71 of the Poor Choices Show, where we run on alcohol, bad ideas, and trauma disguised as humor.
Laugh with us, at us. We honestly can't tell the difference anymore.
Just make some poor choices.
The fridge keeps them pretty cold. That's not warm.
Subscribe. That was smoother than fresh concrete laid by workers.
What kind of workers?
Male.
Not the M word I thought you were going to say.
Money-making males.
You went with fresh concrete instead of like a baby's bottom or butter or...
Well, you've never had chunky butter then, I guess, huh?
What's chunky butter? Like chunky peanut
idea.
butter?
I was just playing off of
Nothing?
it's going to be a long night. I can just tell you that right now. Like my brain is already fried from like the past 2 days. So it's going to be fun. Strap in.
Speaking of strap in, we had to put the straps back on Zoe's high chair because she just thinks that she's done eating and it's time to get up. She tries to stand up in her chair.
While she's several feet off the ground.
Yeah, so the last 2 days of dinner have been
interesting.
Voluminous.
Yes.
Audible.
Audible.
Loudly audible.
Yeah.
Omaha. Yeah.
So is she like full on walk mode, or is she still kind of in that like I'm like looks like a drunk person kind of thing? Like
no, she when she has shoes on, she's still trying to like acclimate to platform.
Okay.
So she kind of like waddles.
Just like very flat footed.
I don't know if it's like the added weight of them or just that like she walks around all day barefoot. So when she has shoes on, she's like, I don't know how to do this.
What are these things?
But outside of that, she's like, she's on the move, dude.
Oh, snap. Did you get her a helmet?
No, not yet. I still got to print one, but we had to get not all. We got to buy more, but like the little baby latch things for like cabinets and shit.
Yeah.
Because she's very curious.
How about corners? I know we talked about it. Have you like softened corners of tables or like shelves or entertainment centers?
No, not yet. Because it's still like...
she's still staying in your proximity.
She's still like...
wandering around on her own.
She's still... what's that word? Chaperoned during her ventures.
Yeah, she's supervised, right?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Supervised playtime.
Yeah, but once she gets a little more freedom, it's
that made me think
shit's already moved. Like all the football shit that I had in like that table I made with that little like lighted football card stand shelf
that
display
acrylic
thing
stand looking.
Yeah, that whole table's in my office now. Yeah, things have become very bare. So it's been great. It's been good. You about to have a kid, right?
I don't know about have a kid. Well,
look, if we're gonna say Joe has kids, then
yeah,
that's only fair, right?
Yeah. True that.
Okay. Try to stop that in its tracks a little harder.
True dat.
No, not just. I meant the conversation overall, not just like.
Oh, I told her I wouldn't talk about her on here.
Okay.
At least for now.
We'll get intel offline, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, let me delete that and that and that and that and that.
I do like my true dat that I responded with, though.
Yeah, true dat. Well, how about some questions?
Sure. Let's do.
Why'd you hesitate? Like you weren't sure if you wanted.
I was like, do I want to hit him with some questions? But no, you do the questions first. That's how we do this. You do.
Yeah. I think there was once where you switched up like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah. Like I didn't even give you the opportunity. I was like,
I know. It was,
damn.
Bullshit.
bunch of hoopla. Okay.
I'm trying to see. There was one that I stole from the makeshift guys. Let's start with that one. I don't know if it'll be a very long discussion because we're old, but
okay.
I'd like to get your take.
Okay. I'd like to think we're in the prime of our lives, David.
FYI, Petey's got friends, so if you see me like fucking Bruce Leeing over here,
Ruh-roh.
If you see my camera just like go back,
get one of these plug in the wall doodads.
Dude, I got one of those Zevos.
Yeah,
plugged it in next to the sink downstairs.
Yeah.
Past 3-4 days, it's been plugged in. There's one.
Oh no.
I have like this new like mutation species of fruit fly.
Put one in your office, wherever you've seen one. Just put one in that room, because then at night when all the lights go out, they're going to that stuff.
Baby, when the lights go out. You know, sings that song. That can be the first question.
Is it a boy band?
Yep. It's not any of the three that you're going to say. No.
Boys to Men.
No.
Well, then it's not Backstreet or NSYNC. I'm going to need a hint.
It's a number.
I got nothing.
If you think of all the boy bands, the number should be pretty easy to get.
5.
That's it. Good job.
That's a good guess. Okay. It's like there's 5 dudes typically in a boy band. I'm going to say 5.
Yeah. Speaking of, every time I go to Five Guys, it's always like 4 Hispanic chicks. And I'm like,
do you go there
false
often?
advertising? No, it's probably been like a decade. But every time I did, it was like,
well, you
where's
can't
the
call
dudes
it,
at?
You can't call it 4.
It's like Cuatro Chicas. What is this?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Quattro, what's that lady's name?
Which one?
From Family Guy. No, lemon pledge, no.
Yeah.
Consuela?
That sounds right.
Yeah. So
Well,
5 guys, 4 Consuelas.
Cuatro Consuelas.
Had 1 sip of my drink.
And a partridge in a pear. You what?
Said I had 1 sip of my drink and I can't even say words.
Well, I have a well-balanced breakfast, and
did you?
No, I'm just saying when I do and I don't drink, like I still can't word.
Okay. Well, then I feel a little better.
Well, I have a child and I get like 4 hours of sleep a night, so. So would you rather have free beer for the rest of your life or no hangovers for the rest of your life?
I'm going to say free beer.
Yeah, same. But I feel like 10 years ago, that wouldn't have been the answer.
No, because 10 years ago, hangovers were way more mild than 10 now. Like, I have, like, after tonight, I'll have like drink 2, and then tomorrow morning, I'm like, oof.
Yeah, you have a headache, but it's not like that like 2-3 day hangover that I typically have.
Yeah. I mean, definitely have cut back on the drinking a ton since like even like when you lived over here, like when we first moved over here, we partied pretty hard at your house, like often.
Sundays are for the boys. And
it's definitely dialed back a lot for sure. But
because we're old.
Yeah. Like, hey, you want to come over? Yeah, man. Hey, here's your beer. Thanks, man. Hey, you want another one? Nah, it's like 6:30. I think I'll just. I
gotta leave at like 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I get a Gatorade.
Yeah, can I get a Gatorade and some Pepto? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Can you record that episode of Murder, She Wrote for me? Thanks. Thanks.
You still got that Little House on the Prairie box set?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when you said that we're in our prime before I read that question?
No comment.
Okay. Yeah, I figured we would have the same answer there.
Yeah, I think that's for sure. Even if I'm not drinking a lot, it'd just be
free
beer.
Convenient.
be convenient.
You didn't even drink beer, so I'm surprised you wouldn't go hangovers. Or would you start drinking beer if it was free?
I think I'd sell it.
Okay. That's always the loophole in everything.
Well, I could sell it to purchase alcohol I do want to drink. So ifto facto.
Okay. So it just has to be exchanged for something of equal or greater alcohol content.
Value, right.
Yeah. Okay. How many grains of sand do you need to make a pile?
Is a mound different than a pile?
I think it's synonymous.
So then you probably need like, I don't know, 8 to 10 mil.
You think?
I think so. It's so tiny.
Okay, well give me like a size reference.
As far as the size of the pile?
Yeah.
Like
in your head when you're like 8 to 10 mil, like how big is that pile?
that amount, like a mound. I like have this hair just on deck ready to go.
I thought you were lifting up like one of those big frogs from Harry Potter because your AOL connection's so good. I couldn't even tell what that was.
Yeah, normal. So
I was thinking like enough.
Like fill up a gallon of milk of sand and then dump that out, and you have a nice little pile of sand. Like that size.
Huh. Okay. I was thinking more like just enough that'll like fit in the palm of your hand.
Oh, see, I was thinking like, because when you say mound, I wouldn't call that a mound in my.
Well, I didn't say mound. I said pile. You said mound.
Right. Pile. I wouldn't call it, if I had a scoop in my hand, I wouldn't say I have a pile of sand in my hand. I'd just say, I got some sand in my hand.
So you would need at least like a milk jug's worth to consider it a pile?
Yeah, maybe half gallon, but full gallon for the pile.
That's kind of contradictory to your scale about like how, what did I ask you last week?
The sky.
How high up does the sky start? Yeah. So that was
the sky would start right above that pile.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, that's per your reasoning. Yeah. Okay. I don't like it, but hey, these are your questions.
I can tell when you're like, anyways.
I'm just trying to think like your thought process. Like how do you go from like the smallest unit of measurement up is the sky, but not like the smallest like visible circumference of, a pile is a pile.
I got nothing. When I think of a pile, I think of something at least like football size or like a honey baked ham, like that size, like pile.
Okay.
Like a pile of honey baked hams. Yeah.
Took a second.
Listen,
if you could
go ahead.
I feel like you had something good to say.
I was gonna say I've slowly learned over the past couple weeks that my blondness as a kid is definitely still there for sure.
And do you want to elaborate or just because what I said?
Just not catching on or just dumb.
Yeah. Well,
big idiot.
Rather be dumb than stupid. Like a big idiot.
I'd rather be dumb than stupid. You know
what? Be dumb
that could be on one of our t-shirts.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that's episode title.
No, that'd be a good. I'd rather be dumb than stupid. I think that'd be pretty good.
What's like the picture?
Like kind of like a shirt you're wearing, but instead of that badge is our logo.
Mm-hmm.
And then the back would say, "I'd rather be dumb than stupid."
Okay. See what I can
just
do.
Designed. I don't think it needs a picture. I think it'd just be
just a logo and some words.
Yeah.
Cool font or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if you could suck your own dick, would it feel more like you're sucking dick or getting your dick sucked?
Sucking dick, for sure.
It'd feel more like you're sucking dick?
Yeah.
Okay. We got to ask, is it Rob Zombie?
Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson. Same thing.
Which was one of those disproven, but I kind of still believe it things.
Who? Was it disproven?
Well, it was one of those like elementary, middle school rumors. Like, remember we were talking about those
it was on our like things you heard as a kid.
Right.
I don't know if
like
we should
like he never
him.
actually had ribs removed. Is like that's not a true thing.
Okay, but he can suck his own dick or no?
I don't know, man. I've never met the dude, and I don't think I'd ask him if I did. Marilyn, nice to meet you, man. Hey, can you suck it?
That's the only thing. I would have nothing else to talk to him about other than, hey, man.
What about his
are the rumors
like
true?
His music?
I can't name a song.
Okay, well.
Can you?
No. Like, I know when I hear him. I'm like, oh, it's Marilyn Manson. Or it could be, you're right, Rob Zombie or like Korn or like.
Yeah, or like 9 Inch Nails or Megadeth.
Five-Finger Death
I think
Punch.
that's a. Yeah.
No, I would know some Megadeth for sure. Because my face would melt and I'd have nightmares.
That sounds like 40.
Little did you know, Chris. It's
That
coming
feels like
anyway.
that feels like we're creeping up on that.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we are.
Yeah, well,
We are not the youth of a nation.
I remember when I first found out they were a Christian rock band, I was like, I don't like them anymore.
Did you know that? Did you know that? What's their name? The Killers are Christian rock. Mr. Blindside, like that band.
No.
Yeah.
Mr. Brightside?
Mm-hmm.
You said Blindside?
Oh, did I? I told you, strap in. It's gonna be a show.
I'm strapped.
it's we're here, man. We're living.
We're here now. Okay. You you sleeping?
You pooping? Hey, we just asked questions. You want to play a game instead? Cool. I got a great game that I'm really excited for you to play. It's gonna be so much fun.
Is it called Who's in My Mouth?
Hey, you want to play tummy worms?
Who's that? Dane Cook? Hey, why don't we turn all the lights off and play Who's in My Mouth?
Cripes. Oh man. All right. So I got a game for you, David. It's gonna be David, I got a game I want to play with you. We're gonna be playing Link These Pictures. David, can you guess the category of these pictures? David, can you link these? David, can you link these pictures to the category that they're in? So I have like a group of pictures.
Why don't you tell me what we're doing and I'll tell you how to
So I have like a group of pictures, just like random like stock photos, and you have to tell me like, oh, that's types of cologne.
Can you guess the category from these pictures?
David, I want to see if you can guess the category from these pictures.
Okay. I'll try my best. Bum, 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 bum.
All right, so I'm going to send them one at a time via text to you.
I'll receive them one at a time via text from you.
That's beautiful. Okay, so first image.
Let's see. We have some deoxyribonucleic acid.
I thought you were in IT. What was that?
Look, man, when you know big words and you don't know a lot of them, you got to hold on to the ones you got. Like mononucleosis.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference if you make it or not. It's true.
If I make what?
So you got to hold on to the ones you got. And I said it doesn't make a difference if you make it or not. Because we got each other, and that's enough for love.
Okay.
We'll give it a shot. Whoa. Okay.
Ah.
There you go. There you go.
So we have deoxyribonucleic acid.
Mm-hmm.
What looks like a Roman candle.
Not quite.
A flare.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And a cargo ship.
Yes. So
What do
flare and cargo
all-
ship. Oh, go ahead.
they're all part of a category? That's what I'm guessing?
Yes. Types of something.
Types of something.
You'll see once you hear the answer how this is going to work, I think.
Types of matter.
No.
Well, I see a solid, a liquid, and a gas in all these pictures.
I mean, true. All right, I'll give you this one so you can kind of get the idea of what we're doing here.
Okay.
Types of pants.
Of pants?
You got cargo, flare, and jeans.
Oh, jeans.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I've never heard of DNA. It's like a FUBU?
Yeah. Or, not FUBU, Jinko.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'll give you another one. I think you'll get this one a little quicker. Let's see.
You expect me to get that with nothing?
There you go. Picture number 2.
Tiger, bull, and nurse? Is that what that's going for? Bitch? Woman? Girl?
No, I'm saying you got all three, so.
Oh, okay. What did I say? Tiger, bull, nurse. Types of sharks.
Bam. Nailed it. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. All right, got another one for you. Coming in hotter than liquid hot fire. Bam.
Yeah. We'll go with that. Types of swims? Strokes?
Yes, correct.
I didn't even look at the last one.
Breast, butterfly, and that one's freestyle. Just like a guy freestyling, like soccer, like skills. Oh, wow. You got it without that.
That should have been like a rapper.
But I'm not a rapper.
That should have been Lil Wayne.
All right, got another one for you.
Whose tits are those?
I don't know.
Not self-made images, I guess.
Also plead the fifth.
Tree?
That is a tree.
Dog?
That is a dog.
And light?
It is a light.
Light bulb? Did I get the 3 right?
Mm-hmm.
Tree, dog, light. Tree, dog, light. 3 blind mice.
See
dog,
how they run.
Tree, light. Not inventions, I guess.
Not inventions.
Tree. Things with
construction.
Types of houses.
Nice.
I thought that at one point, and then doghouse didn't register.
Okay.
But now it registers.
Now it registers. All right. I'm going to hit you with this guy right here.
I hope that's not supposed to be police car.
That's a police car.
Yeah. That's the image you went with?
Yeah, that I went with. Exactly.
Police car, Mirage, Eagle?
You didn't get the middle one. That thing that's out in the desert.
A Mirage?
No, it's actually there. Sanctuary. You've been dying of thirst. Think Ready Player One.
The Fountain of Youth?
Nope. What did they call?
Arm.
What did they call the system?
Oh.
Welcome to the.
You got to give it to me.
Welcome
to the jungle.
Yes, but in the desert. What would that be called? You finally stumbled upon this watering hole with trees and shade. And
Archipelago. Oasis. There
Oasis.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Bands.
Bands. Nice. Very good. Archipelago.
All
right, I got let's do this one. I think you'll like this one. What links
radar?
These? Ooh.
Kayak. McLaren?
Don't think too specific with that one.
Race car? Modes of transportation.
How do you transport with radar?
A boat.
I mean, you have radar on a boat.
Yeah. I mean, you use it to transport.
But the radar doesn't transport you. So no, not types of transport.
Okay. Radar, kayak, race car.
I think you got it.
I got it. I just don't know the word.
What's it start with? What letter?
I don't know.
Oh.
If you tell me.
Starts with a P.
Yeah, give me the next one.
E-L.
It's P-A-L.
Or P-A-L.
Palindrome.
Palindrome. Nice. They're all palindromes.
Thanks.
And for those listening, all 6 of you, if you don't know what that is, it means you can spell it the same way backwards as you do forwards. Race car, radar, kayak.
Like boob.
Like a poop. I'll give you... How many more? I got 2 more if you want them both.
Yeah, give me 2 more.
All right. Do this one.
Or both of them, I guess.
Both of them. There you go.
Both of them. Like boob. Both of them.
Like boob.
Grasshopper? Bug?
Green? I see, why would you think grasshopper? Think of the other creature that's very similar to that.
That's not a cricket, if that's what you're going for.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's not a cricket. You wanna Google it?
No, I trust you. I believe you too. I wouldn't guess cricket if I saw that.
So you didn't put these together? Or you
No,
did?
definitely not.
Well, who the fuck put grasshopper?
All right, so you got a cricket.
Types of games.
Yeah, or sports. Yeah, so cricket, squash, pool.
I wouldn't consider any of those a sport.
Cricket
They're all
for
activities.
Sure. Cricket is definitely.
Not cricket, maybe not grasshopper though.
People that grew up in the 60s would disagree with you. All right.
Well, they're probably dead. So
Last one, and hopefully you know this guy's name, but we'll see.
the odds are not in my favor.
Like the meme. We'll see if you know it.
Whale.
Mhm.
Grease.
Mhm.
Is that a or a
Oh, that was a
mandible guy?
His name is his like meme name is Giga. This name, like that name for a guy, like you got male Karens and then female Karens, and you got male. This name.
The first thing that came to mind was Steve.
No, like think of a guy with like two polos with the collars popped up and
Okay. Whale. Grease. What category? Whale. Not musicals. You gotta help me out here.
how many is there? More than one whale?
Yeah, Wales. Countries.
Countries. So you got Wales, Greece, and Chad.
Chad.
Giga Chad.
You didn't make them. So you should have put like Chad Henney or
Oh, I was gonna say
Pennington.
Ocho Cinco or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, where that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, like rooting for the black guy now. Usually it's what the fuck's this black dude doing here?
Is that not a white dude?
Yeah, but you said Ocho Cinco.
Ah. You son of a bitch. Jesus Christ.
Gotta keep you on your toes, man.
We're over 7K on Instagram. Pretty soon it's going to be the point where I don't want to watch this. That guy's racist.
We're gonna be down to 700.
So I haven't had a PD in 4 score.
40 years, right?
Oh, is that how long? Yeah.
Did we did that? Remember?
Don't.
Speaking of, who said that?
Abraham Lincoln.
Remember that conversation we had about? I think I just posted the short recently about we talked about like a decade ago. They said they were going to be getting rid of pennies.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Did you see they're finally getting rid of pennies?
I did. It's supposed to be what, like end of this year, early next year, something like that?
I think I saw 2026.
26.
Do you think they should just get rid of all change?
I think they will. I don't think they should yet.
Why not?
I think it still serves a purpose.
Well, it'll always serve a purpose.
Not if they get rid of it.
Well, yeah. It still will if they get rid of it.
So if you get rid of coin, how do you just have to change sales countrywide as far as how much tax and items cost, and like how do you counteract that?
I think you just make everything digital. Like what happens if you go to the store and something you buy is $8.27?
Stores.
Like if they're getting rid of pennies.
Well, that's what
how
I'm
are you gonna
saying
pay
is,
that?
does the entire sales industry just go, okay, everything has to be even amounts now? So instead of being $3.99 plus tax, it's automatically
It'll be like $3.74, and then the tax will
make it
equal $4. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, why not?
I would say it will, but not in our lifetime.
Well, we're in our prime now, so we still got a while.
That's right. Our Optimus Prime.
Yeah. I think you thinking that we're in our prime is pretty optimistic.
Optimistic Prime.
Yeah.
I'd say we are. Maybe we just went over the hill. Maybe we're slightly, like we're right at the top, and we're like deciding if we want to go down this black diamond slope. We're just up there like, I don't know if I can do this.
You know how I know we're over the hill? Because
No.
of how exhausted I am when I get up the hill.
So touche.
All All right, well, how about some jokes?
How about some
before
jokes?
I get into my my nitty gritty
big titty committee?
Yeah, like that picture you sent with the butterfly and the freestyler.
Right.
All right. Try not to laugh at these jokes.
Got it.
You know what's better than winning the gold medal in the Paralympics?
Not being disabled.
Walking.
Yep. Got it. Gotcha. I didn't laugh. I just smiled.
I'll take what I can get.
Okay.
Did you hear about the new Afghan Barbie?
I didn't.
It's a blow-up doll. I heard noises.
Yep. You said try not to laugh, so I'm trying not to laugh.
Okay. Did I tell you my penis was in the Guinness Book of World Records?
I didn't think they had a record for world's smallest penis.
They don't.
Damn it.
But then the librarian asked me to take it out.
So remember I told you about those blonde moments? Hold on. So then the librarian told me to take it out. Oh, it was Got it. That's like
I guess that doesn't count because you're laughing at yourself.
That's like you know how you that's like I can't think of the joke.
How do you know Santa isn't Jewish?
I don't know how.
Because he goes down the chimney, not up.
Oh.
Well, of course they're not going to be funny when it takes you so long to get them.
Oh dear.
That one was right up your alley.
Listen, it's right up my chimney, man.
I thought you would have wrote that joke.
Oh. Adios mio.
What's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone?
I don't know.
You can't hear an enzyme.
I got it.
What's the difference between Iron Man and Iron Woman?
Equal rights.
One's a superhero and one's a command.
Oh. That's pretty funny. I laughed at that.
Huh. Interesting.
I got to find this one.
What's the premise?
I don't want to give it away. You've probably heard this joke, but what do you get when you mix human DNA and goat DNA?
A fucked up looking goat.
Yeah, you get kicked out of the petting zoo.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't laugh, so you win. you win the game.
Thanks. I think.
I mean, I can stick on the joke realm, or we can move on if you want. It don't matter to me.
Whatever you want to do. I just hope you haven't eaten, have a weak stomach.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It depends. Like, I typically don't. I did have a moment the other day where I went, like, it was
it something you saw, something you heard?
something I was told. Yeah. I was like,
What was it so I can gauge where we're at?
brief and short. A guy tried anal with a girl and she shit all over him.
Oh, you might barf. I can't wait. You just want me to get it out of the way?
Kinda. I haven't at least eaten today. I just had a protein shake, so at least there's not too much that could
come up.
Yeah.
So basically this girl, it was like I get like a viral blog. Like, this is written by her. Sunday was warm and sunny, just how I always fantasized it would be when I finally went through with it. I started walking to the dumpster again, I think about 2 p.m., and I was really excited and nervous. I felt butterflies in my tummy, just anticipating what I was about to do. The dumpster is in an alley behind a restaurant near my house. It gets emptied on Tuesdays, so by Sunday it's pretty stinky, and there are flies buzzing around. Whew. Which means there are things rotting inside, and it's just perfect for me. A few times in the past, I climbed into the dumpster and masturbated, nothing too intense. Most I'd ever done was take off my pants and hump against the dirty garbage bags. And one time I laid there with my legs spread, watching flies land on me. So anyway, I walked down the alley to the dumpster, and as usual, I made sure nobody was around, just to be extra careful. You have to go behind a tall wooden fence to even see the dumpster, and the restaurant is closed on Sunday anyway, so I knew I wouldn't be noticed. But this time, there was no way that I wanted to be disturbed. I climbed up over the side and onto my hands and knees into the mass of plastic garbage bags and other miscellaneous rubbish. So I guess she's British? The bags felt warm from the sun. The smell in there was extremely foul.
Worries. Fuck.
Extremely foul, much worse than usual, and I knew it was because of my rotting meat. So I think she like found some meat and like left it in there to get worse.
Yep.
I sat and tried to get myself to relax for a few minutes. There was no reason to hurry. When I was ready, I calmly took off my sandals, my jeans, and my panties, both pairs. I was wearing 2 pairs of tight panties with a bunch of my panty liners in the crotch, which keeps anything in my vagina from coming out when I move around. But I was going all the way this time, so I went ahead and got completely naked. That was a weird feeling, being totally nude inside the dumpster. It seemed very erotic to me. The sun felt warm on my skin, especially my boobs, which pretty much never see the sun. I took a pair of rubber kitchen gloves out of my pockets, put them on. There was no way I could bring myself to actually touch a maggot with my bare hands. Lying with my back against the side of the dumpster, I fingered my pussy. I was really wet already. I knew I would be. The sensation of the rubber glove against my clit felt unusual, and I kind of liked it. I did that for a little, just thinking about what I was about to do while staring at the smaller garbage bag in the far corner of the dumpster.
Oh my God.
Do what?
So is this story almost over? It's so gross.
Yeah, I can
like I don't need more. You could have stopped after the deer.
So I'll just paraphrase it myself. How about that? So basically, this girl, where'd you go? You're over here. This girl has this like weird fetish about that, basically, like just like gross shit. So she left some meat in a bag in a dumpster to rot. She went the one day, started masturbating to it, and went home and was like, I need more. So went back the next day and took the maggots and stuck them inside of her and like laid there masturbating, and like describes the feeling of them crawling around in her. Ends up keeping them in there, going home, laying in bed, masturbating again, and then just like laying there afterwards in bed, letting it happen. Did it again a few more times. She said she like stayed in her room, told her parents that she was like reading and that's why she didn't come out for dinner. And basically the blog ends. She's like, and then I woke up in the hospital, and like nobody knows what happened, but yeah, that
what prompted you to even want to discuss this?
I was looking up other shit.
Golly, I would have.
I don't know if it was like an Ask Reddit thread,
and I would have just like kept going.
Whatever I came across was like, it might have been like forgotten viral internet things or something like that. And someone was like,
I think
"What
it's
about
venereal the internet things?"
I don't make the rules. Yeah. So that was that. I won't go into detail on the other one that I saw, but it was basically like this chick like craved attention, so she made up that she had some like blood disorder or something to keep getting some kind of like IVs or injections or something, and she kept like picking at her legs to like make her, I think it said like hemoglobin or something levels go down so she could keep getting it. And she like picked at her legs so much that she gave herself sepsis and her legs had to get amputated. I have pictures of those. I'll send them to you at a random time.
No.
So you held it together pretty well. I'm proud of you.
I had to think about like puppies and flowers and Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Why Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
It's real good, and that was real bad. Oh, I got a quick one, just like a quick little thingy. So, I got into like a rabbit hole, maybe not a rabbit hole, but just like a quick little, like I've been watching a lot of these at night on YouTube is like police body cam footage and just like different chases or situations or scenarios. And the only thing about it that I could come up with is like I've been watching a lot of them, is just like I feel real good about myself knowing how shitty some people are and how shitty of people are out there. Like just like the thought process behind lot of
like people, meaning you feel good about being a decent member of society because
yeah
okay
and just the flabbergastedness of what people can think is okay to do or try to do is just like, it's the most mind-boggling thing to me. And
do you have an example of one in particular that stuck with you?
There was two homeless guys behind this like convenience store, and the cops like got called about them because they were arguing or something. And cop shows up, and the guy's like holding like a little revolver to the other homeless guy, like about to shoot him in the face. And it was like over a crack rock or something. And I'm just like, I get there's a lot of hard times and hard people and stuff that happens, but it just like stuff like that, I just watch it and go, what the, how does someone get to that point
of being homeless,
ready to kill a human because of a drug?
Well, they were on the drug, right?
I would assume. I mean,
that's,
yeah.
I don't want to say you can't take responsibility for your action, but you're not in your right mind, I guess.
Yeah, and you made the action to not be in your right mind. And
right, that's what I'm saying. I can't say that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch. I watched, like, as soon as I clicked on one and, like, I watched it, I was like, and then, you know, they start suggesting similar or closely related. And it was just like, oh, yeah, I'll click, I'll watch that. Oh, yeah, I'll click, I'll watch that. Oh, yeah, I'll click, I'll watch that. For some reason, the town of LaCrosse, Wisconsin has a lot of stuff going on. And I don't know what the deal is, but, like, every other video was, like, LaCrosse, Wisconsin. And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know.
Are they even good at lacrosse?
I doubt it. But anyone listening from LaCrosse or knows about lacrosse, what's the deal?
Stephen Avery.
Were they in Wisconsin?
I don't know. It's somewhere up there.
They were. Yeah, they were definitely somewhere up there.
I know it's Manitowoc County. Yep, ooh, Wisconsin. How about that?
Manitowoc.
Manitowoc.
Ah, good call.
Huh. Good call on the pronunciation, or that it's in Wisconsin.
The pronunciation. Because I said something different.
So I had an epiphany. You know how they say like dogs and other animals have superior hearing to humans?
Yes.
So what if humans naturally have hearing that's just as good, but we damage our eardrums so much as babies from screaming at the top of our lungs that they deteriorate to the point that we consider normal?
I would say there's probably some babies out there that didn't do that. Like, I would say majority do scream and cry, but there's got to be a few out there that just are very... Yeah,
maybe those few have very good hearing. Like, do you think there's any correlation between, like...
I don't think...
Not at all?
I don't think that volume that a baby can make has that power to disrupt or rupture or affect hearing. Like, in the moment, oh, God, that's loud, but not enough to damage you for the rest of your life.
But if they're doing it multiple hours a day, every day for...
I see your point, but I don't...
A year.
No. I don't think it's even close to the volume or the frequency that would need to happen to damage permanently.
I think you would think differently if you had a baby. You can guess where this epiphany came from.
Every time we say epiphany, I just think of breakfast at Tiffany's.
You said what, Tiffany? And I said,
yep.
What about
Yep.
breakfast at Tiffany? Do you know who sings that?
She said, think I might be in love.
No, she said, think I remember the film. Yes, I recall. We both kind of liked it.
Is it?
And I said, well, that's one thing we've got.
Is it? Is it kind of like a one-hit wonder type band or artist, or is it fairly known?
I got it.
It is.
It's the only one I know him for.
No, I don't.
I'll give you a clue. It's Deep Blue something.
Deep Blue. That sounds familiar. Deep Blue Horizon. Deep Blue Sea. Deep Blue Ocean. Deep Blue. What's it start with? Deep Blue.
I could let I could let this segment go for an hour.
Deep Blue Eyes.
The band name is Deep Blue something. That's the name
You're
of
a
it.
son of a bitch.
What did, I feel like I just said something. I guess I've been saying something. I said something that reminded me of like things I heard in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when I said changeover.
Changeover.
I said changeover switch. Reminded me of things from the military. I think you were not listening.
Not listening. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Like yeah. So I have some sayings from the military that I'll never forget.
Okay.
I think my favorite one was probably at the end of the day, I'm going home.
Probably at the end of the day.
No, like if you're in a situation where you're like, I don't know if I should shoot this guy or not. Like, you got to have the mindset of at the end of the day, I'm going home.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you took that. I kind of like how you took it better.
Like, I'm probably going home, but you never know.
Yeah. I may not be going home, but I ain't staying here.
Yeah, for sure. Or he ain't staying here, right?
You kind of ruined that whole thing.
Shit.
You were supposed to take that one serious.
I kind of did. I took it very literal. Like,
yeah.
I'm probably going home at the end of the day, but I'm in a shitty situation. I might not.
Okay. Well, I'll hit you with the rest of them. How about that?
Yep, sure. I'll try not to fuck those up.
I already told you about the bitch looked like he got hit with a Deku nut.
Yep. That's a great one.
Another one of my favorites is tell them to go watch the fucking game at Zaxby's. Ever tell you about that one?
No, my first thought was like Zaxby's doesn't have TV, so what's the game they're going to watch there?
So we were at Miller's. I think it was me, D, and Hernandez, and we were there watching football. And this other dude that we worked with was there, not with us, but he was there watching the game. And he gets loud when he drinks, and he's a Cowboys fan, so you can imagine upset, drunk, and they ended up kicking him out just for basically being too loud because there was like a family or something complaining. And as they were like walking him out, he was like, "You're at a fucking sports bar. Like, people are going to be loud. If they don't want loud, tell them to go watch the fucking game at Zaxby's."
See, that's good.
So, yeah. I was like, I like that one. I'll never forget it. Another one is where the snow bunny's at.
If I had to guess, I think I know who said that.
Go on. I think you're between two.
I was thinking Mr. Oilfield with his cooler with the oil.
No, that was Hernandez, who had another one on the list. I'm putting my stripes on the line tonight. Ooh. That was just common when like we'd go out to hell and back, just because
like I'm doing this, but guess what? Yeah. I'm doing this with this on the table.
Yeah. Another one I have is I'm just here for the 1st and the 15th.
Payday.
Same dude that said, I ain't about all that extra shit. I'm just here trying to kill the same dude that's trying to kill me.
Yeah, and I think you could turn that into a lot of stuff. I'm just here for free education. I'm just here for, the extra 10K because I just got married. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
Another one of my favorites is I don't care if it's a picture or a picture. You got to go to Northgate.
Picture. I don't get the reference.
Yeah, so it's something Hernandez said. So Hernandez was working the gate one day, and remember I told you like the commercial vehicles got to go to the search gate when they come onto base. I think we talked about that because that's where I was when the bitch got hit with the Deku nut.
Okay, yeah.
And the guy, I don't know, he was trying to get in, and Hernandez was basically trying to tell him like, no, you can't, you got to go here. And the guy just like couldn't catch a clue. And Hernandez said, look, I don't care if it's a picture or a picture. You got to go to Northgate. And the guy was like, huh? And he said, you got to go to Northgate. Yeah. But the reference is to a night that me, Hernandez, and Schenkel were at Hell and Back. And that's a night, I don't know if I told you, there was like it was like a Tuesday night, and some chick ended up on top of the bar, like topless, just like dancing. I ever tell you about that?
Were you at Coyote Uglies? Oh, no, you're at Hell and Back.
No, we were at Hell and Back.
Yep, got it.
Yeah. And I think Hernandez was upset because I'm pretty sure she ended up out in the parking lot with Schenkel doing something. And Hernandez like disappeared, and I was sitting at the bar with Schenkel after, and we had a picture in front of us. And Hernandez came up all smashed and was like, yo, did you hit that or something like that? And I don't know if Schenkel was like kind of beating around the bush or basically said like yes, like an implied yes. And Hernandez picked up the pitcher and like fucking threw it at him.
Holy shit!
So he was just like,
he must have been on
soaked.
that Crown Apple night, huh?
Yeah, that was every night. So I don't remember how the picture part came into it, but just being that it was Schenkel, and if he says pitcher, it sounds like he says pitcher the same way he says picture.
Okay. I don't care if it's a picture or
somehow
a picture.
That was oh man, I'm having like flash, I almost said PTSD, but yeah. And the last one, I got two things in life: my word and my balls, and I don't break them for nobody. So
I'm trying to think of who I would break my balls for. Got nothing. So nobody.
You want to guess who said that one?
I'm gonna say Turner.
If I say it in the accent, you might get it.
Okay. So it sounds like Schenkel.
I got two things in life: my word and my balls, and I'll break them for nobody.
Oh, D. It's a pretty good impression. D, if you're listening, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Nah, I don't even think he knows.
No, you haven't sent
either
him?
of them. I don't. That group chat like makes an appearance once every couple months.
I mean, one of those
That's it.
appearances should be, hey, boys, by the way, I have this thing.
Yeah, you gonna be around so I can airdrop you my TikToks?
It's also potential guest material. NYPD cop, a state trooper in Pennsylvania. I mean,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but I don't know if I trust either of them with technology.
There is that aspect of it. It would probably just be iPhone to the face on FaceTime with AirPods in.
Yeah, see a lot of nose hair. Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
So I had a question for you that I've been meaning to ask for 2-3 months now.
Months?
Yeah. Every time I shower, I think of it. No homo.
And you specifically wanted to ask me, or it's just a good idea? It's like a good, like, I need to ask this on the podcast.
There's nobody else in the world that I would be able to ask.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
I just want to know if you had a follow-up on the Harry Potter body wash.
As far as because it was making me break out.
The last we talked, you were going to switch to a different one to see if it also made you break out.
Oh, that was a while ago. No, I threw those out.
Oh.
I did a deep clean one day.
You didn't even try another one?
My whole place. I don't believe I did, because it was so miserable that I was like, I'm not even going to attempt. Like, now that I finally got everything down and the bumps are gone, I'm not itching all day, every day. I don't want to risk doing that again with another one. Even if it doesn't do it, I don't want to risk it.
That's why I said you don't do your whole body. You just do like the back of your hand.
Well, it wasn't that my whole body broke out, the soap would be all over my body, but my entire
That's what I'm saying.
body
When you
didn't
try
break
a new
out.
one, you don't do your whole body.
I would have had to do my normal routine to see if it, you know what I mean?
No, you could have just washed your hands with it.
No, because my hands didn't break out. It was mainly like shoulders, chest, like shoulder blades, and like upper arms were just like, felt like a basketball.
Okay. You should have sold them.
Hey, you want some used shampoo, bitch?
Hey, you didn't open all of them, right?
Yeah, I did. Remember, I opened them when I got them so I could smell them all.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say that's like a $60 pack of body wash.
There you go.
There you go.
It was the thought
Well,
that counts, so.
Speaking of the back of your hands, would you rather have mouths on the back of your hands that insult the opposite sex, or a 4-inch Audi belly button that sways to the beat of music? You spin me right round, baby, right round.
What does the mouth on my hand say?
It insults members of the opposite sex.
But 4 inches is like You can't hide that.
I know what it is.
You can't hide that. You can't hide that.
So before you even get into it, you also can't hide penis-sized nipples, which you would prefer.
Yeah, I can.
How are you going to do that?
I just wear hoodies.
Okay, do that with your swaying belly button.
No, 'cause that's so. Is it a straight out? Is it drooping? Is it basically a 4-inch dick where my belly button is? That's what I'm asking. Or is it? Is it just a protrusion, a 4-inch protrusion?
I'm going to say yes, because people that have Audis, I feel like they
just go straight out.
They don't sag. Yeah.
Yeah, saggy belly button. Oof.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
Yeah, I probably would go with the hands, mouth hands.
Okay.
Maybe. Fuck.
We just and avoid women, or
can I just put tape over them when I'm in public and talking to?
I'm going to say yes, but imagine you're.
What's that? Oh, it's just my ringtone. Don't worry about it.
Imagine you're on a plane, middle seat between two chicks. You got 2.5 hours up.
And that little piece of tape finally like falls over, and it's like, fucking bitch. Yeah. Man,
Still going that?
I don't know, because I listen to music all the time.
Well, it's got to be maybe just headphone it.
Oh, it's a good little loophole. All right, deal. 4-inch belly button.
But now you can't avoid music altogether, though. So, like, imagine you're like, you're in an elevator.
And someone just looks over and it's just.
And they're going to think it's your dick.
On my stomach? Pointing out?
Yeah, look, I'm seeing weirder things. You're going to be like at the museum, like on the elevator going upstairs, and there's going to be like a school field trip, and there's like 15 kids in the elevator, and it's just like.
I don't like your would you rathers. They're both so bad.
Well, I'll give you a little more tame one. How about that?
All right. No, I don't mind it. It's just.
You just said you might. Well, I think the words exactly were, I really mind your would you rathers.
It's more so like it's just the pick your poison of it, which makes it. I get why you ask them, but it's just like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm not going to say would you rather this good thing or this awful thing.
Why not? It sounds so nice and easy.
Yeah, well, when we're a PG podcast, we can start doing that.
All right, deal.
Like, would you rather go to heaven, or would you rather, like...
Would you rather have cupcakes all day, or
be shot up by MS-13? Like,
oh, right.
Bullets
are
right?
like heroin.
Either?
Got it.
Would you rather have hiccups for the rest of your life, or feel like you have to sneeze and not be able to for the rest of your life? You were so set until I finished that sentence.
Yeah, I was. I honestly still would go with the feel like you sneeze, because at least there's no audible or like, just imagine hiccups forever. Fuck that. I mean, yeah, the feeling of sneezing sucks.
Like you're always walking around
like the most miserable person on earth, but
you'd still rather be the most miserable person on earth
hiccup my entire life.
Hiccups?
Yeah, I would. I feel like my lungs would just explode at some point if I just always hiccuped. Like one day, like my heart would shoot out of my mouth and I'd be dead.
Maybe it would keep you alive because your body's like.
That reminds me of the question last week. Like, can I get abs from hiccuping?
Can you guess if these names are real or fake?
Maybe.
The first one, Mike Roch.
Mike Roch? Fake.
That is fake. Good job.
That sounds like Bart calling Mose. Is there a Mike Roch here? Mike Roch? Like I can hear it. Yeah.
All right. The next one, Banger Quick.
Ooh. Banger Quick. I don't think quick. I'm going to say fake.
That is real.
Wow.
Banger Quick was on the United States Census in 1910.
Banger Quick.
Banger Quick. Next one, Lesbo Batman.
I'm gonna say real.
That is real. Also, the United States Census, 1910.
Like, because what idiot name their kid Lesbo? 1910? I don't even think Lesbo
Whose last name's
term.
Well, maybe that's why it was they named it.
Good God.
Because
Lesbo.
it didn't have, you know what I mean?
It could be, yeah.
Like maybe Lesbo was, I don't know. It's like a LaChandra of 1910 or something. I don't know. Look, I don't make the rules. I'll just come up with them.
Okay.
The next one, gay pride.
Real.
That is real.
Yeah.
That is from the England and Wales Death Registration Index from 1837 to 2007.
It's just, it's too bad to be fake. Like, it had to be real.
Okay. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Willie Bender.
It sounds very real, so I'm going to say fake.
That is fake.
Nice.
That sounds real?
Yeah, number 13, Willie Bender.
Okay. How about stupid McDaniels? What the fuck?
Would it be spelled like slightly stupid, like STOOPID? Stupid?
It's STUPID.
Stupid Daniel. McDaniels.
McDaniels.
Stupid McDaniels.
Correct.
Stupid McDaniels. Fake.
That is real.
Good night, a living.
That is United States enlisted and officer muster rolls and rosters, 1916 to 1939.
Stupid McDaniels.
Stupid McDaniels.
Mr. and Mrs. McDaniels. It's a boy. Fucking stupid.
All right. Write it.
Yeah. Sign, seal, deliver. Oh, yeah. Okay.
How about manly boner?
Oh, real.
That's real.
Nice. Hey, I'm doing pretty good so far. Okay.
How about Jenny Talia? Talia.
Jenny
Talia.
I'm going to say fake.
That is fake.
Nice. I'm never this good at these games.
No,
ever.
you're not. That's pretty good. I think that might be all of them. Yeah, we'll go with that's all of them. How about instead of doing this weekly, I just read some of these to you because I
Okay.
can't help myself.
That's fine.
Have you ever heard of these names? Adolf Trump.
Nope.
It's from Germany births and baptisms, 1558 to 1898.
Oh my God.
Ima Urethra Mosher. Texas birth index 1903 to 1997. Vagina Wyden. Coot Scratcher. Dingus Gayheart.
Dingus.
Michael Tiny Peter.
Michael Tiny Peter. Oh man, that poor guy. He had a rough childhood.
Large Coffee. Ghoul Nipple. Pronoun Jesus.
Pronoun Jesus?
Pronoun Jesus.
His name's Pronoun.
Pronoun. Brazil, Sao Paulo Civil Registration, 1925 to 1995. Saint Anne Pimpin'.
Wait. Say that one more time.
Saint Anne Pimpin'.
Saint Anne Pimpin'. Wow.
Haiti Civil Registration, 1794 to 2012. Wiener Wonder.
Oh, I wish I were. Wiener Wonder.
Peter Beater. Richard Butt Miner.
I mean, you could have named him anything with the last name Butt Miner. Unless he went by Dick.
I think Butt was his middle name.
Okay. But Richard, you could Dick Butt Miner. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Nasal Singer.
Nasal. Who is okaying these first names?
Squirty McKenzie.
It's not real. That's like the Key and Peele episode of
United States Census 1940.
Okay.
Nathaniel Groin Marks. Ball Tucker. Mammary D overalls. Biddy L boner. John Buttchin.
Like it. I like it a lot.
Ruby June nipple cook.
Ruby June? Wow, nipple cook, huh?
Hugh McCooch.
It's like your delivery on that one. Hugh McCooch.
Hugh McCooch.
Ooh, McCooch.
And that's all I got.
I'm very pleased.
Very Mammary D overalls.
They're not pleased because that's their name, but
Did I tell you Dad bought a house? He closes the 20th.
no, that's awesome. Where at?
Yeah. Name places?
How close to you? How many minutes?
30,
Oh, okay.
25, 30.
Ain't nothing.
It's in one of those like water or whatever the other butter. Land O'Lakes, maybe?
Or Zypher.
Nah, I wouldn't let him go there. After we went to that brewery.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Hard no, bud. So yeah, he closes the 20th and he sold his house. I think he's staying in it for like a couple weeks after he closes. So
Nice.
yeah, now it's your turn. Kayla will take care of it.
Oh, I got you. Now it's my turn. I was like, my turn for what? I thought you meant podcast related.
Yeah. No. I'll see you in like 3 months, maybe. Be a good idea. This week from Voodoo Brewing, I'm drinking Lacto Cooler.
I thought it looked green.
You've had it?
Okay. I mean, I had Ecto Cooler High C as a kid. So is it lime?
So I looked it up actually while I was waiting for you. And one of the things says our flavored Berliner made the sour ale. Nope, that's not the one I read. The beer you're drinking is a standard Berliner with green Kool-Aid dumped in. And then another one says lemony kettle tartness that flows into tongue-tingling candy sweetness.
And does it?
It does. I'm going to give it a 9.2.
Oh, damn. So it's good.
Maybe, maybe higher. 9.3. Final offer.
Damn. Okay. Wow.
I should
really
give
good.
it like a 9.8 just so you're like, fuck, I need to get back into drinking beer.
I don't think that would happen. At least not.
Well, don't worry. I went to Total Wine, so I got my next 3 weeks lined up with fucking deliciousness.
See, it's. I'll be honest. It's a lot simpler to figure out what I want to drink because it's the same three ingredients: ice, Tito's, LaCroix.
Well, at least you're consistently disappointed.
It wouldn't be a disappointment if I'm drinking it consistently, though.
So I started meal prepping again. Just chicken, broccoli, brown rice. It's Wednesday. Started Monday. Disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna keep doing it, but I'm disappointed. So don't tell me that you can't drink the same thing consistently and not be disappointed.
I'm fucking overwork. Sorry. Okay. So this week on my Ask Reddit, David, I have, what's the most memorable quote you have ever came across that stayed with you forever?
I don't care if it's a picture or a picture. You got to take your ass to Northgate.
I will say most of these responses most of them are, I'd say, a little more on the serious end, but some of them are not. But that's a good one.
Oh, fuck. We got to do birthdays too.
Like,
I already wrote down my guesses and everything.
Chicken. Oh, yeah, we got to do birthdays.
Speaking of chicken, tell them to go watch the fucking game at Zaxby's.
See, okay. Well, let me hit you with some quick ones and see how you feel about them.
Okay.
Givers must set boundaries because takers never do.
I like it.
Let's see. You don't have to set
Is that
yourself
Confucius?
on. Some of these are like that. You don't have to set yourself on fire to keep others warm.
Yeah, he set them on fire.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
I don't like that one because if you compare yourself to someone, it could, like, you could be jealous and be like that could cause you to strive for more.
Agreed.
Okay.
This one said, once I became a parent, the days are long, but the years are short. Like, think about it. Zoe's already over a year old.
I don't know if it was an Ask Reddit that I was looking for, but I read that earlier.
Okay.
We both just okay at the same time.
People will forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. Wow.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Like you can say, I'll fucking kill you, and they'll probably forget. But when you stab them with a knife, like they're not going to forget that.
I mean, true. Definitely true. I don't know shit about fuck. That's Joe in a nutshell.
Yeah. That's what's her face.
What's her face?
That's, you don't know who that's from?
I don't think so.
That's that chick from Ozark.
Oh.
I don't know shit about fuck.
Can I not control F on a Mac? Or is it Command F?
It's
Command F.
Yeah, Command.
Son of a dick.
You can't control what ain't there.
I must have.
That's mine. That's my favorite quote.
I must have dreamt it. Now, the one I had was about people who are nice people, people who are genuine people, and people who are fake people. But I can't find it.
You said fake?
Yeah, it was like nice, genuine, and fake.
Don't confuse kindness with genuineness, and don't mistake sincerity for fake charm.
I think that was it.
Yeah?
It was close to that. That's not exactly what it was, but it was close to that.
Okay. What'd you like about it?
I think just the reality of it, like it's very true.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's not butter.
No, I think your Northgate one wins for sure.
There's two types of people in this world: people who pee in the shower, and liars.
I don't lie. I pee in the shower.
What's another one? There's 3 types of people in this world: people who can count and people who can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my Confucius-ism.
I like it.
This week, my Ask Reddit is, what is your I'm calling it now prediction?
I'm calling it now. In 50 years, the United States will not be a country.
Okay. Is that like going out on a limb, or is that like confidently believe that?
The way it's going, I kind of believe it. Like I'd say like 70-30 believe it.
Okay. I wish we had more time. We'll have to wait till next week to talk about
we can get into
LA.
Yep, for sure. I thought about it earlier and I was like, nah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not yet anyways. We will.
Hopefully it's as bad as it is to say. Hopefully it's still going on next week.
Yeah. And hopefully, who are they saying is dropping off these pallets of rocks? It's like Antifa's dropping off all these pallets for them to chuck at the Marines. The National Guard.
Yeah, like body armor and shit. And apparently the whole thing's being funded and you can make like $6,000 to go protest for a week. And they trace the money back to the Walmart CEO's wife or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's literally a movie. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I love it.
Ridiculous.
So with that, McDonald's will bring back the McRib for a limited time only.
That's like the ice cream machine will work when I go into McDonald's.
The next time I call a business, they will be experiencing higher than normal call volume, and their menu option will have recently changed.
It's so true.
There will be a real internet that will be made exclusively for people who link their online identity to their government identity. I can see that.
Yeah. Okay.
Kanye West is probably going to wind up dead in the next 3 years.
Or president.
Yeah, I think Elon's going to be president.
That's another shit show we can talk about next week.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
P. Diddy didn't kill himself.
Ooh. So saying he's going to show up as P. Diddy suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh,
no
we
matter
can also
how
talk about Trump being on the Harvey list.
Yeah, well, that's
yeah.
coincides with the whole Elon thing. Yeah. Speaking of, no matter how Trump dies, a large portion of the country will call it a murder.
His heart murdered him. No, that was the Diet Coke and 6 Big Macs a day that did that.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, I'm kind of jealous.
Kanye announces he's converting to Judaism.
Yeah, that's not anything out of the norm. That's probably going to happen. That's not out on a limb.
Yeah. WALL-E will be the most accurate sci-fi movie.
Honestly, when's the last time you saw WALL-E? Because it's very accurate.
Never seen it. I've been watching Homeland, though.
It's the wrong land. You need to be watching Mobland.
No, I'm fucking hooked. I can't wait to go watch it.
Go watch some fucking Mobland, dude. It's got 007.
Joe Biden will Joe Biden will unfortunately die in a month. Just a feeling based on what the media is saying. With the cancer in his bones.
Oh, I was going to say his battery is going to be beyond depletion, and they can't recharge it. Yeah.
You say repletion?
Depletion.
Okay.
I thought
the Colorado Rockies will break 2 records this season, but they'll both be bad ones. Most losses and most runs against.
White Sox might give them a run for their money, but they're
And last one I have is I get to have sex with a mid-level government official of the incoming alien invader race.
I mean, if you're going to pick an invading alien race, at least go for better than mid-level government official. Like, come on.
Shoot for the moon, aim for the stars. Shoot for the, I don't know, whatever one's further.
Oh, I thought there was more to that. Okay.
Yeah, isn't that a quote? I don't know.
Shoot for the moon, aim for the stars, and I thought you were going to analogize that into. I made up that word
but it processed perfectly.
About like a human.
You know what? It's not a quote. Lil Wayne said it. He said, "I'd shoot for the moon, but I'm too busy." Maybe Eminem said it. It was whatever song featured both of them.
Stars.
Yeah.
It's a good line.
Speaking of, apparently Lil Wayne's album isn't good.
I didn't know he had one, and I wouldn't listen to it if I didn't know he had one.
His last one wasn't.
Yeah, his last one was terrible.
Yeah,
was it Mona Lisa or whatever it was?
I don't know. I just saw a post that said like we should file a class action lawsuit against Lil Wayne for like buying the album.
He lost it a long time ago. And that by that I mean all of his brain cells. And like he had a good like 10-year stretch where he was just the man.
Like a 10-year tenure?
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
All right, let me give you these birthdays.
All right, so first thing I think of, right?
You know what to do.
Got it.
I got 9 of them.
Fuck, okay.
You ready?
I am super ready.
Andres Galarraga.
Rockies.
Okay, we'll come back to it. Blake Shelton.
Oh, The Voice.
Sandy Alomar Jr.
Catcher.
Jeff Saturday.
Big.
Paul McCartney.
Imagine. There we go.
Dragons.
Imagine all the people living for today. Ahoo. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Okay.
Lou Brock.
Imagine. Luke Brock?
Lou Brock.
Lou Brock. I know who it is, but I don't. Lou Brock. Something with wrestling?
Nope.
Lou Brock. Something with baseball?
Yep.
Lou Brock. Give me. Should I just Google him and then think of something?
You would just go with baseball?
Too late. Black. Oh.
I tried to save you. Mostly because
you said first thing
that you. Mostly because I put that you'd say baseball. So, all right, 3 more.
Okay.
Roger Ebert.
2 thumbs up.
Antonio Gates.
Chargers.
Bruce Smith.
See, basketball. Bruce Smith.
Come on, you got this.
Failing.
It's like the AFC Reggie White.
Oh, happy motherfucker.
That picture is a happy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay. Andres Galarraga, he's honestly brave. You think of the Rockies? He was a Rocky, but the fact that you think that is weird to me.
Yeah. No, it's so I'll be honest. Also, the first picture that pops up is him as a Rocky.
I see that. And he was only a Brave for 2 years.
He was, I think he built his career there in Colorado. But
It looks like he built it in Montreal.
But I think of Rockies because I had, as a kid, an Andres Galarraga Rockies baseball card that all my, you traded cards with all your friends.
Yeah.
And I had this one that everyone always wanted. I would never trade it. It was like my pride and joy. So anytime I hear his name, I'm like, I can see the card in my head. It's a pinnacle. It was like gold, shimmery, and it wasn't like a color. It was like the card was like a bronze look. Anyways, I think of the Rockies.
Blake Shelton, I thought you'd say country. Sandy Alomar, I put catcher.
Nice.
Jeff Saturday, I put Colts. Paul McCartney, I put Beatles.
That's close.
Lou Brock, I put baseball.
Me too.
Roger Ebert, I put movies.
Well, I was, they got Roger Ebert, 2 thumbs up. Like that was always like the saying in the 90s, like during like trailers.
But it's about movies.
Yeah, I got you.
So I just thought Antonio Gates, I put black.
So it kind of came full circle. Yeah.
Well, it went around again because for Bruce Smith, I put black.
Nah, happy motherfucker. and that's motherfucker, not motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Happy motherfucker.
How many esports kids do you think are meeting their demise as part of the LA protest?
I'd say hopefully all, because that could just rid the world of one less thing that nobody wants. It's kind of like mosquitoes in a way.
Yeah. You got no cheat codes in real life. So like once you die, it's over.
And I really wish they were all over for all of them because they fucking suck. Sons of bitches.
Ooh. Yeah, that's that.
And all the harm to the esports kids.
Fuck 'em.
Yo.
And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? She said, I think I remember the film, and yes, I recall. I think we both kind of liked it. And I said, well, that one thing we've got